All right, guys, this is my 2,000 points of Space Wolves. But before we do that, I'm going to ask you to take a minute, hit that like and subscribe. It just helps the channel grow a little bit, and I appreciate for all those who have done so already. Again, I really appreciate the like and subscribe and the feedback. The community's been great. I just want to have fun with these things, show off some cool models, and different armies and things that we don't see all the time. But let's get into this. 2,000 points of Space Wolves. It's actually 1,994 points of Space Wolves, and actually I'm going to use as my warlord, it's going to be Leman Russ. It's the 30k Leman Russ model. However, I'm using the datasheet of a Wolf Lord. On Thunderwolf, he will be my warlord. He will have the relic of Resolve of the Bear, which gives him a 6-up invul. He will also have Imperium Sword. I can spend 1 CP to give him a what's called Warrior of Legend, which allows him to take another warlord trait. So I have Imperium Sword. So I'll have +1. He'll have +1 attack characteristic and have +1 strength. I'm also going to pay another CP, so I got 3 CP invested in him, and I'm going to give him the Armor of Rust, which is a fight last and gives him a 2-up, 4-up, and he also have a Storm Shield. But he is a Wolf Lord on Thunderwolf, but I'm using a 30k model for this. We'll go to Najal, Stormcaller. He'll have Instincts Awoken, Murderous Hurricane, and Stormcaller. Instincts Awoken allows me to put a unit in the Assault Doctrine. Murderous Hurricane allows if I cast on a unit with outside of a terrain, it stops the Overwatch and makes that unit fight last. It makes that unit fight last. And then we have a Stormcaller, which puts everything in cover. I also have Bjorn the Fellhammer, and he'll have a auto cannon, or the gauntlet, or the I can't remember, it's called auto cannon gauntlet or whatever it's called. And then I have Murder Fang. He'll have Frost Claws. Then we will go over to my Wolfen, and I have 4 Wolfen, 4 Thunderhammers, and 4 Frost Claws. They are going to go inside my Stormfang, which is going to be equipped with twin Hellfrost cannons, 2 Las cannons, and a Skyhammer missile launcher. I will have also some 7 Fenrisian Wolves. We'll have the Thunderwolf Cav, 5 Thunderwolf Calves in 1 unit. Now, guys, these guys are modeled out with Thunderhammers. They're going to be equipped in this game with Storm Shields. I'm sorry, with Storm Shields and Chain Swords. So they're not modeled right. I have some more on the crafting table, but I'm not done with them. I have a unit of suppressors, just so when I score a hit, I can stop the Overwatch, which we'll need in this game. I'll have a unit of Eradicators. I'll have 2 units of, these 2 units are all going to be in Cursors. We have 2 units of Intercessors. They will all have auto bolt rifles, which is the Assault 3. And I will start with 3 CP. And this is my roughly 2,000 point list of Space Wolves. And now we'll head over and check out the Admech. All right, guys, before we get into the army, my guest today is a buddy of mine, Dave. He's coming up, bringing his Admechs, seeing what we got going on. All right, Dave, let's see what we got, man.
Yeah, so we're running the Lucius Forge World today. +1 save against damage 1 attacks, and 3 extra inches of range for shooting. We start with a Skitarii Marshal. He's the Warlord. I've given him the Warlord trait, Programmed Retreat, so one of my Data Tether units can fall back and shoot. And the Relic Exemplar's Eternity, so he's acting as a lieutenant and as a captain. Next is the Manipulus. He's just standing there, giving buffs to my troops, in particular, my Skitarii Rangers. I've got 20 of them with rifles. They have an Omnispecs and a Data Tether, of course, but 2 arc rifles as well, and I needed an extra 5 points, so I gave the sergeant the taser go. My other troops, I've got 1 unit of 4 Cataphren Breachers, heavy arc rifles, and another unit of 3. Then fast attack, I've got that filled up. First, have these Cerberus Sulphur Hounds. which you very rarely see. We've got 5 of them with the carbine. Next, another rarity, we've got 2 Sidonian Dragoons, and the big boys, 6 Iron Strider Ballistari,
I like it.
4 las cannons, and 2 autocannons.
Awesome.
Yep. Then my heavy support, I've got 4 Castellan robots. I'm running them with fists and flamers to keep it cheap. And I've got a datasmith hanging out there to give them core. I've given the datasmith the Lucius Relic, which gives a teleport a la Veil of Darkness. It's actually called Solar Flare, literally the opposite. And I gave him a warlord trait called Supervisory Radiance that allows him to give 1 core unit reroll all hits in combat. And then finally, we've got the bird, Archaeopter Fusillade, flying around, dropping bombs, generally being a nuisance.
And that's actually pretty cool to get the mortar wounds on stuff.
And I'm giving him not the data tether, I'm giving him the chaff launcher. So damage 2 weapons going into him become damage 1 weapons.
Nice.
And I get the +1 save against them.
Nice.
So that's a very nice combo.
Yep. How many CP?
4. I spent 4 CP, so I'm left with 2.
All right.
And this comes out to 2,000 points exactly.
Right on the nose. All because you gave this guy.
All because I gave him the taser gun.
That's right. All right, guys. We will be back with deployment and map. And yeah, we'll be back. All right, guys. We roll off and we got conversion mission, which is the quarter deployments, as you can see. This is a very straightforward. It's a hold 1, hold 2, hold more. And the corrupted ground basically is if one of each hold the other one's the objective, you get 4 points. The middle of no man's land are 3 points, and if you're not holding yours if you're not holding yours, you lose a point. So, and your warlord has to be on the battlefield by to get the free CP. So it's pretty straightforward on that. We'll go into secondaries, and I took Glory Kill, which is Glory Kills, which is basically a character. I have to kill a character, I get points. If I have to kill a vehicle or monster, I get points. And if I just do damage, I get 1 point for each of those. And I also have Warrior Pride, which is just me getting engagement range off a charge or anything. 2 units, Space Wolves units, and that's 3 points. Also, I took Retrieve Nephilim Data. And so that's what I have there. And now, Dave, what'd you get?
So I went with Eradicate the Flesh.
Okay.
So my vehicle units, my Iron Striders, my Dragoons, my Bird, and my bots need to kill more of your units than you kill of them.
All right.
And if I do that each turn, I get 3 points.
Sounds easy, right, for you?
Oh, yeah. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. The next one is No Prisoners, so I need to kill your infantry.
Right.
Which I'm trying to do anyway.
Right.
And for the third, Dave, I have a gift for you.
All right. What is this doing?
Well, you choose one of these 3 objectives, and that is going to be my hidden Archaeo Vault.
All right, well,
I need to hold for 4 points.
So let's say, since we're going to be in the middle, we'll make it in the middle.
All right.
Let's see if I can back this out a little bit so I can get up. There we go.
And if I hold that at the end of the battle round, then I get 4 points.
All right, so here is the battle. Here is the map, what it looks like. I'm borrowing this terrain. This was LVO terrain that my buddy bought. This is 2 packs of the urban stuff put together. So I borrowed this from him just to give us something different. So all these buildings are going to be ruins. So we're playing since GW hasn't corrected it, maybe they don't want to. If you're within that 1 inch, it counts as you're within terrain. So we're going to play that new charge rule. And basically, if you can see in it, you can shoot it. If you're inside or touching it, and you will need line of sight. So we have all these boxes and buildings as ruins. My deployment, real quick, is I set a lot of stuff up in the back here just to kind of set for turn 1. I'm hoping that I'm going to survive some shooting. If I don't get turn 1, I set my infiltrators here, and I set incursors here, and I set incursors there. So kind of setting them up, hopefully to do retrieve whichever. If I don't get the first turn, whatever turn he goes and whatever flank he wants to attack, I can at least try to do Nephilim on that one. So let's go over Dave's deployment zone. Oh, my dogs are over here, my wolves. So let's go over here and see what he did.
Yeah, so I've got troops on either side here ready to go toward these objectives. I've got my Skitarii on the inside of this building, hanging out there. The crates are going to be annoying, but we'll deal with them. My vehicles here in the back, I want to keep those alive, and the Iron Striders especially have very nice range, so they're going to be moving around shooting things. And the robots, since the character has the solar flare relic, I don't care where they are.
Right.
They're going to teleport out
somewhere, anywhere.
To smash.
So this is not, I did not set this board up to specifically go for Dave. It just happened to work out this way. My buddy, like I said, I borrowed this terrain. I did not skew this to go against Admech, believe it or not. I know it looks that way, but I did not. So, all right, Dave, first or second turn, what do you want? I really don't care, actually, in this one, to be quick.
I want second because that way you can do whatever you want, and I can hop on that objective
exactly.
and hold it at the end of the battle round becomes the end of my turn.
Right, exactly. So let's see what we got. It looks like I will be going first.
All right, then.
All right, Dave. Good game. I will be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, after my movement phase, I really didn't do a whole lot. I moved up a little bit there with my wolves. I advanced them. They only moved 1 inch or 2 inch. I think it was 1 inch. So with Swift Hunters, I was able to get them on the objective. Avoiding we are playing these as dense cover. So they're -2 to move through. And if you're touching it, it's -1 to hit. I moved the Stormfang up here onto that middle objective. I also advanced my Incursors. They moved 2 inches, not a big deal. Moved these guys, my Dread, Mjorn, and Lehman Russ up a little bit. Did not move my Thunderwolf Cav or my Eradicators, and I just kind of spread things out back here with my Suppressors and my other unit of Intercessors. Bjorn got off Instincts Awoken. Excuse me, we put it on Murderfang, and I kept those Incursors back there. And I Nephilimed Data right there with those guys. So it's at least 1/4 down. We will go to shooting. And I will put my... everything from here will go into the bird. We'll just do that. So we're going to have two
-1 to be hit.
All right, so we're going to have 2 las cannons hitting on 3s. I'm hitting on 4s, actually. And then we have a Hellfrost cannon, twin Hellfrost cannons, actually. And that's going to miss as well. And then we're going to have the let me check it. All right, so on the Skyhammer, it's going to be heavy 3. Hitting on 3s because we add 1 to the hit roll against aircraft. It's got to be in the box. So 2. Strength 7, toughness 6. So 3s. And they both wound. And it is -1 D3 damage.
D3 damage. Okay, so I did not select a Doctrina this turn or a Canticle.
Okay.
So it's going to be -1 damage D3, so on 4s. So 1.
D3 damage for 1.
For 1.
That's how my rolling has gone so far. And with that being said, that will be the end of my turn. And so I did get 1 point because I did damage a vehicle with a Space Wolf unit. So that's a good thing. And I do have Nephilim, and I did not charge anything. So we will be back at the end of Dave's turn. The end of Dave's movement phase. Let's put it that way, not his turn. All right, we are back. Let's see what you did.
All right, so I moved my Breachers up to take this point and get my 4 points, assuming they're still there at the end of the turn. These guys moved up a little bit, more to prepare for countercharge, same for the Dragoons.
Okay.
I flew my bird over Bjorn,
All right.
and I dropped bombs on him. So let's see how that goes. He's a vehicle, so 6 dice, 4 ups are mortals. That is
Pretty good.
4 mortals.
5 ups. And he'll take off 4.
All right.
So he is down to 4.
And I moved the other breachers up, Jello Manning through the walls, so they can do that. And
they're on the bottom floor, guys.
right,
So
on the bottom
so everybody
floor.
knows.
And they're in a position to take that objective if you kill me off it next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Iron Striders, they're going to be able to shoot at the plane because you can't be obscured.
Right.
My Skitari in the building can see your intercessors there.
Yeah, these guys are in the building.
Yep. And they'll be able to shoot without you getting the benefits of cover.
Mm-hmm.
The Manipulus gave all his buffs to them. They get an extra 6-inch range and extra AP. I don't think I mentioned this at the beginning, but the Manipulus is also in the Holy Order of the Logi. So he gave the Ignore -1 and -2 AP to these guys. And the Datasmith over here, he teleported the robots. They are, thanks to the extra 3 inches from Lucius, within flamer range of the dogs.
All right.
And he is of the Order of the Artisans, but I don't care. It's just there for the CP refund.
Right, right.
And he also gave these guys reroll hits in combat. We're still in the Aegis protocol. I'm not going to move to the Conqueror protocol, maybe ever. And we're just ready to get shooting.
All right. All right, man. Shooting.
Okay, so let's start with these guys into the doggos.
All right.
First, flamers, number of shots. We've got 10, 15, 17. So I've got 21 dice, subtract 4.
Strength 4.
Auto hit, strength 6.
So 3s.
3s. All right, so 4, 8, 12 at -2, I believe.
-2. I think they might just go right there.
-1 and -2.
All right.
So that was actually strength 5, but the -2 goes all the way through.
Yeah, they only have a 6-up save, so even if it was -1, they're still dead.
All right. Next, we'll go with Bird. He'll shoot these guys.
Okay.
He's got 16 shots. Hitting
All right.
on 3s.
Do they get the benefit of cover from him?
They do.
All right.
So 3s. A lot of 1s. And strength 4, so 4s. That's 5 at no AP.
5, and they're all in cover, so 2 ups. So we're good.
Okay. Next.
That was into these guys here.
Next, we'll have these breachers into that guy.
All right.
We've got 6 shots, and he's hard to hit, so these are hitting on 5s. That is 2.
And the strength 7, double checking.
Ah,
Yeah,
but these,
toughness 7.
but these are arc weapons, so
Okay.
they automatically wound vehicles on 4s.
All right.
Which doesn't happen.
Doesn't happen.
Okay, then. We're going
So
to do
much
that.
for arc weapons.
We're going to do that with these guys.
All right.
They have 2 extra shots.
All right.
So on 4s, you get
5s, or they hit on
5s. What's that?
3s. I think those were your hits.
Okay, so then 4s. 1
AP.
-2.
-2 down to -1, so 4 up. Good.
Alrighty. The Manipulus, he has 1 shot that never hits.
Watch it hit.
On 2. Hits.
Hits.
Wounds on
This
4.
is on this thing.
Yeah, on a 4.
Does it hit? It
Yes.
wounds on 3s though. -1 to hit.
Good point. Alright, so that does nothing.
So it still doesn't hit.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Manipulus. Alright, then these guys are going to go into there as well.
Okay.
First, we'll do the las shots. Got 8 of those hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
That naturally on 4s or
naturally on 3s.
okay, good.
Then strength 9, so on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
All right.
So,
AP a lot.
3.
3, so it's going to be down to 2, so 5s. Save 2 of them.
2. So that's
D6.
D3 plus 3, so 6 plus 4.
6 plus 10 of them.
Yep.
He is down to 6. He's down to 4.
Down to 4.
He's got 14 wounds, folks.
So that means I'm not going to get Eradicate the Flesh this turn, but
Close.
Yeah, good enough. Then all these guys, they have enough range to put their shots in here.
Okay, and what is the strength?
It's going to vary. So the arc rifles have strength 6, and there are 2 of those.
Okay.
And everything else is strength 4.
Strength 4, okay. So, and arc rifles, I'm just wondering if I wanted to do transhuman, but it's not going to be worth it. Go ahead.
So we'll do the arc rifles. We're well out of rapid fire range.
Mm-hmm.
Rapid fire range is 19 inches, but I'm pretty sure this is more than 19 inches.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so on 3s, rerolling 1s. Then on 3s, rerolling 1s. So 2 at -3, ignoring cover.
No AP, right? So
No,
6 is
-3, ignoring cover.
That's what I mean. No ignore, no cover. That's what I'm trying to say. No cover.
Yep.
So 1 goes through. The other one.
And it's D3 damage, 2 damage.
All right, we'll kill 1 guy off.
Okay, then...
Trying to say, Dave, is they ignore cover, not in the AP.
Okay, so next we've got 18 guys with the galvanic rifles. So we'll roll 18
That's
and
all
18.
these guys into here, going into these guys.
So
Hitting on the 4s.
3s, rerolling 1s. So we'll remove...
The ones are coming from the character.
Yes. Okay, then these are to wound on 4s, rerolling 1s. Okay, so that is 4, 8, 11, and then we do that again.
All right, let me roll these first, see if we need them. So AP -2. So they ignore cover. They do not ignore armor contempto.
Right.
So it's going to be 4s, and we're going to damage.
1.
1 guy dies. 2 guys die. 3 guys die so far.
1 guy.
1 guy
there.
left.
Let's see if he can hang on.
My sergeant. See if he can withstand another 16 shots coming at him.
Yep.
This one lone guy.
No.
Standing strong.
Rerolling 1s. 3 1s. That's 4, 8, -2.
8. All right. He has a chance. Come on. Here we go. We need 4s. And he doesn't. He dies. By a lot. He gets just wasted. Blown away.
So, I will be getting points for no prisoners.
Okay.
And I hold this point for Hidden Archaeovault. But otherwise, that is going to be...
All right, so you killed... you'll get 1 point for prisoners, because that was 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 points for that, and then we will be back at the end of my movement phase. All right, guys, so after my movement phase, well, I forgot to move my Eradicator, so I'll move them up 5. All right, there you go. You got to see that happen on live. All right, so at the end of my movement phase, I obviously moved the Eradicators up. I advanced my Wolves, my Thunderwolf Cav. Here, I moved Najal up. I'm sorry, I moved Murderfang up. I disembarked my wolf in. I'm going to try to clear this section out here with these guys. I moved Bjorn this way. I've also moved Lehman Russ over there. And I got Instincts Awoken off on Russ, and I also got Murderous Hurricane off on those Castellans, so he can't fire Overwatch. I Nephilim Data those guys. That'd be my second one. So I'm now up to 8 points. I advance in the jaw. I'm 4 points. I'm sorry, 4 points. 4 points for that. Jumping ahead to my next round. So I advance in the jaw, so I can get in range of all that stuff. So, and then I advance these infiltrators as well. I moved my my suppressors up here, so I can hit some stuff and try to stop some more Overwatch. I moved my my Stormfang over. It can only move about 20 inches. And I did that there. I moved these guys up to cover this objective. And now we would go into shooting, which there's not a lot of anymore. So my plane will shoot into let's say these are vehicles.
Vehicles.
We'll shoot into them. So
-1 to hit.
it's I'm going to be hitting on 6s anyway, because he's down to it's 5s down to 6s. So first we're going to put in the last cannons. Nothing. Hell Frost cannon. Nothing. And then the Sky. Nothing. Okay. Exciting stuff. We'll have Bjorn put his assault rifles into these guys in the building. And alright guys, a heavy 6. I had to just double check that. Heavy 6 hitting on 2s. No rerolls. So fail 2 of those, or 2 of them. Strength 6, toughness
5.
So 3s. So we have 3 of them at -1.
At -1. So they're in cover, so they're in 2-ups normally. Go to 1-ups. Now they're back to 2-ups.
2-ups, exactly.
They're
So
fine.
All right. And then his bolters. Does he have a rapid fire? Oh, it's a flamer. It's not a bolter. It's a flamer. And so we won't do that. We will have the Lehman Russ draw a grenade over at those robots. Hits on 2s. Does not wound on a 2. All right. Murder Fang will take his. He's got a bolter. We're going to go into that unit there. Hitting on 4s. Unless they're -1 to hit.
Which ones?
Into these breachers.
No, they're not -1 to hit.
All right, so it wounds. It's because we're in the assault doctrine. It's +1.
-1, so 2-ups. Ooh, damage.
Just 1 damage.
Just 1.
Are they infantry? Are breachers infantry?
No, they are bikers.
Bikers. All right. We will shoot. I need to wound a vehicle, so we'll shoot these guys into them right there.
Okay. -1.
So we have 9 shots. Hitting on 4s now because of the -1. And that was pretty good. And then strength 7, toughness 6, so 3s. So we got, they are heavy, so 3 at -1, 2 damage.
Oh.
I'm sorry, 5.
5.
5 at -1, 2 damage.
Okay. So I have the Bulwark Doctrina Imperative, so they're saving on 2s. These will be 3-ups.
Before you pull those, Dave, let me...
One of these dice moved in the interim, but that's 2 failures.
Okay.
2 damage down to 2.
2, alright, so I'll get a point for that. Alright, we will now go to charges. So we will charge Lehman Russ in over there. So that's going to, I don't know what we'll let's see. 4. I think he might be in.
We're close to ruins, so it's an additional.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he's in.
And I have a strat to make him fight last.
Right.
He has things that make me fight last.
Right.
So we're not doing that.
Exactly. I get essentially it's armor Russ. So I pick a unit to fight last. He has a strat that makes me fight last. To cancel each other out. Now it goes to the charging unit, which is Lehman Russ. So there we go with that. I will charge my wolf in over here just to see what I can get. So I can get a 5 on that. And I'm also going to try to charge Murder Fang in as well. If I can get a... let me roll this to see what he's at.
Let's move these guys first to see if it's even possible.
All right, guys, so there's that. So we want to do it the right way. Dave's right on that. So let's see if Murder Fang can get in. A 7. He might be able to because of the new rule. Yeah. Because of that new 2-inch rule, he's within 1 inch of terrain. So all I just need to do is roll a 6, and I'm within range of him. GW, please fix that. I forgot to shoot my Eradicators. So we're going to shoot my Eradicators. Dave reminded me of this. My Eradicators into the bird. So let's see. We got 6 shots. Yeah, 6 shots because we're shooting at the same target. They did move its heavies, but he's -1 to hit anyway, so we can't do that twice. So 4s. And then strength is 8, toughness is less than that, so 3s, just 1.
Just 1.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna actually re-roll it.
I want you to kill me so I can explode.
I'm gonna actually re-roll that. So we're gonna go to. There we go.
Right.
2. 2 at -4.
So 6 ups. Both go. Damage.
Well, they're gonna get 2 automatically because they're within 12 inches. So D6 plus 2. That's going to be 8 and 3.
It's more than 9 collectively.
Yep.
And I will spend a CP, because I've got plenty of those, to auto-explode.
Okay.
So let's...
6 inches. That's everybody here.
Yeah. So this guy takes 3 mortal wounds.
All right, he's down to 2.
Bjorn takes 1.
All right, he's down to 3, and I'll roll his 6 up in a minute as soon as I'm done with this. Oh, he does not.
Fine.
Bjorn shrugging it. And then these guys.
It's going to be 3.
3. All right, so we'll lose 1 and put damage on another.
Bye-bye, birdie. So I now need to kill 2.
Yeah, and we're going to
with my vehicles
not put it on the sergeant.
in order to eradicate the flesh.
All right, guys. So I'm going to start with Lehman Russ. We have 4 base attacks, 1 for Imperium Sword, and 1 for Shock Assault, so it's 6. He hits on 2s. He actually has a Thunder Hammer, but it goes up and then goes back down because Space Wolves have a +1 to hit.
Yep.
So he's hitting on 2s. No rerolls. And he does get 1 Explode for Instincts Awoken. That's what that strat does.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7, and it's going to be... Imperium Sword gives him +1 on the Strength. It's still going to be 3s, but it's at 5. Now it's 9, but it's still 3s. So we'll take 3 at -3.
-3. So we're in Aegis Protocol, so we've got a 2-up save. And this is not damage 1.
Right.
So
Damage 3.
that's going to be 5 ups. So saved 2. Damage 3, you said?
Damage 3, yep.
Well, they've got 7 wounds. So 1 guy.
All right, so here's the wolf. I got wolves yet.
Ooh.
And so that does not explode. They only get 3. And then these are 5s, so nothing. All right. So would you like to interrupt anywhere?
No, I'll just let you go.
Okay. So we will let Murder Fang, I think, will do his pile in here. I don't want to do that. I can CP and pile in if he does pull those. I can CP and pile in 4 inches up to 6 inches, actually. So I'm going to have Murder Fang, I think, fight first. Do I want to do that? No, I do not. I'm gonna start my wolf in. I'm gonna pile all these guys in, and I'll be back. All right, guys. So I piled in. Let's show you what I did here. I piled in here. I got as far as I can. The idea is I might pile in into these guys after this attack is over, or pile into these flesh hounds or whatever they are. Not sure yet. So here's what we got. Here are the claws. First, Dave, if I can ask you to hold this for me.
Yes.
All right, so the claws hitting on 2s. Are they -1 to hit?
No, they're not.
Are hitting on 2s. Take out the 1s. Now 6s will generate extras. So we got 2, 3, one more 6 here. Because of they're always treated as being in the Assault Doctrine. And then we are strength 5, 6 to
Toughness 5.
5, so 3s. Rerolling all fails for the Frost Claws. Those are all good. All right, so we have
that many.
That's many. Minus 3s.
Minus 3, so 5 ups. So minus 3s. Damage 1, right?
Damage 1.
Oh, so we're normally 2 ups, so that would be 5 up. 4 ups. 1 guy's dead. Guy's dead. Then guy's dead. Guy is dead. So that's
All
Swan.
Right, so I do not have to use the hammers. All right, guys. So what I was doing was moving this stuff over. I moved this over a little bit. I consolidate here. I spent 1 CP to go down to 2, which allows me to consolidate another 3 inches, making it 6. So I wrapped. We took this off just to make it easier of seeing. So I wrapped his one guy, so he has to, if he wanted to chop out that, you can emergency desperate breakout. And I moved Murderfang over 3 inches to the closest enemy unit, which is that unit of Breachers. And yeah, so now he gets to fight with the Breachers into the Wolfen.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll do this fight, and then we'll do this fight.
Yep, exactly.
We've got these guys, they have arc claws. The hydraulic claws are better, but that's how these guys are modeled.
Right.
So they each get 4 attacks, and there are 4 of them. So we've got 16.
Now I expect some guys to die here, so we'll
These are AP minus strength plus 1, so strength 6, AP minus 3, damage 1, so 4s. That is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Then toughness 5 or 4 or 5?
Toughness 5.
Well, 3s. Oof. So then 4, 6 at minus 3.
6 at minus 3. I'm going to take him on the storm. What's the damage?
What?
I'm gonna take. I got 6 of them. I'm gonna take him on the hammers. Minus 3, right? Mm-hmm. So first guy, 4 up. Well, he's good. Second guy. Oh, I got eliminated. So he's dead. So that's 1 hammer dead, and a third one. 2 hammers dead. So we'll take this one here, and if you can hand me that one in there, that'd be great. Thank you. And they fight on death, like Death Frenzy, but they've already fought. That doesn't count if they fought again, so I cannot fight them into that Breacher squad. Now the robots in Lehman Russ.
Okay, so they
not being able to wound or reroll wound rolls of reroll wound rolls or damage rolls. Just so you know.
Okay, so they've got 5 attacks each, so 20 attacks. We'll pile in ever so slightly, not that it matters. And so 20 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling.
You can move him closer. He's allowed to come off the board for this.
There we go. So hitting on 4s, rerolling. So miss.
Rerolling all wounds or just one?
Just attacks.
Just ones or all attacks.
Yeah, and this one, I forget what it was, but it was a regular hit.
Yep.
Okay, so re-rolling. Not much in the way of conversion there.
Rolls, yeah.
But strength 10 as well.
So 2s.
2.
Toughness 5.
So that's
pretty good. How many?
3, 6, 8 at minus 3.
8 at minus 3. So we're gonna have minus 3. He does not get armor contempt. Just want to do this real. I think it's 1 up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. Mm-hmm. So on a storm shield. So I need 12 damage.
3 each.
3 each, and Lehman Russ will die.
The flesh is weak.
Yeah, it may not have been smart to charge that, but it was what it was. If you can hand me that model, please.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. So I will no longer be getting CP, which is big.
Yeah. And that gets me 1 point closer to getting Eradicate the Flesh. I need to kill one more unit with
All
my
right.
vehicles.
So at the end of my turn, I did hold. I took this from you, but it doesn't matter. So I got 2 for that. I did kill. I did wound a vehicle. I didn't kill a vehicle. I wounded a vehicle.
Killed a vehicle.
Oh,
over
I
here.
did. Yeah, so that's 3 points. 4 points for that. And then I did charge 2 units. So I got 3 points. So I got 3 points for that as well. You are holding 1. So it's that. So it's going to be 4 points. All right. So we will be back after Dave's movement phase. All right, guys. Bottom of turn 2, and the board is starting to get spread out. If we can kind of see what's going on. Okay, Dave, tell us what you did.
All right. So I killed Lehman Russ, and I moved up here. These guys are going to die soon,
Yep.
one way or another. I did Desperate Breakout over here. I wanted to go over here, but we just spent several minutes determining I can't do that. I moved my Sulphur Hounds up. They're going to go into the Wolfen. I moved over here so that I could heal 1 wound.
Right.
I also healed my Castellan robot over there. Moved these guys up, and we're in the Bulwark Doctrina, so I'm -3 movement, but the Marshal lets me ignore the demerit or deprecation.
Right.
So they can move up 3 to put me in 19 inches of those guys, which is rapid fire range if I pop that strat, which I plan to.
Did they ignore the minus with the hit?
They do not.
Okay.
But they'll be hitting on 4s, but I will be throwing close to 80 shots at you.
Yeah.
Right, and we forgot some of my shooting last turn. We forgot these guys. We're not going to do them first because it actually matters whether they kill things.
Right.
Instead, we're going to start over here.
And guys, keep in mind that we actually took 2 layers off there. This actually goes up further than this, so that's how that works, guys. So, in case you're wondering why they also got smaller, go ahead.
Right. So, number of shots 46.
That's going into these guys here.
Into these guys.
What's the strength on these weapons?
5. So
they'll be wounding on
12,
3s. What's the AP?
17. 2.
2 AP.
Does not ignore cover.
I'm gonna actually spend. I'm gonna do this, man. Let's see. That's gonna. Before you tell me how many shots you get, so I want to transhuman them, making them 4-ups, and see if I can keep any of you alive, and steal that objective from you later on.
If anyone survives, I'll charge.
Right.
So, and you really need to keep CP.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Well, do I want to do that? It does force you to charge. Nah, I'm not going to.
All right.
We'll see him die.
So, on 3s. And that's 6. 10.
10?
Yep.
AP?
2. -2.
Just do not ignore cover, correct?
Not ignore cover. So it should be 3-ups.
All right, so 10 3-ups. So, well, that was terrible. 1 guy dead, 2 guys dead, 3 guys dead, 4 guys dead.
So 1 guy.
1 guy.
All right. And I do have some additional shooting from my Data Smith.
We'll take these guys here. All right.
Let's see. He has a pistol 1, and it's damage 3, so it might actually 3-up. Hits. Strength 6, so 3-up.
Wounds.
Wounds -3.
Force. Nope.
3 damage.
3 damage kills him.
Okay.
How about that? And your Data Smith got to kill something.
There you go. All right. So next, we're going to have these guys shooting into the Wolfen.
All right.
And we'll do first the blast pistol. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
That's
blast.
these guys here.
And the carbine is 2d3, also blast. So that's 4. These have the same profile. So. On 3s. Are we in range for the Marshal? No, we're not. So on 3s, then
Toughness 5.
toughness 5. So 4s. 1 at -1 does not ignore cover.
1 at -1. So it's going to be 3s. I'll take it on a Frost Claw. Good.
Okay, then we've got 7 shots from the other pistols on 3s, then wounding on 5s. So 1 again, -1.
-1. So again, I'll take on a Frost Claw. And good.
Then we've got the Flame Breath, the main attraction of these dudes. We've got 5d6 shots. That's 10, 15. 15 auto hitting. These are strength 4, so on 5s. That was quite good. We've got 3, 6, 7 at -2.
7 at -2. All right, so let me think how I want to do this. And damage?
1 each.
1 each. All right, so I'm -2. I will, let's see, they're going to be down to 3, and then Armor Contempt on the Frost Claws is 3. Yeah, so we'll take it on Frost Claws as of right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll 2 at a time. So they're 2 damage each, so I'm sorry, they're 2 wounds each. So 1 will die. Well, I'm sorry, 1 takes a wound. And then so he finally dies, and then the last one on the Frost Claw as well. He's good.
1 guy.
1 claw dead. So guys, how AOC works, Armor Contempt, is it can't go on a model with a Storm Shield. However, it can go on a model that doesn't have one. So he was in cover. They have a 4-up save. He was in cover, which takes it down to a 3-up save, and Armor Contempt actually negates that 1. So actually, he should be alive with 1 wound, but I don't remember exactly what I rolled, but we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been a 3-up save on all those.
Okay. So that's that. The Manipulus will shoot him on a 3-up. Fails.
This poor guy, man.
The Marshal has a weapon.
All right.
On a 2. Hits. On 5. Nah.
No.
Doesn't give himself rerolls. So what we will do here is we'll shoot these guys and we'll pop the 2 CP refunded to 1 CP
Okay.
strat, and I went up to 5 CP, so I should have 4.
All right.
Should have 4 CP. Now, to make these rapid fire, I will put 15. Well, I'll put half of everything. So 9 galvanic rifles and 1 arc rifle into them.
All right.
And half into
the
them.
Wolfen. All right.
Okay, so arc rifles into the Wolfen first. This is 2 shots on 3s, then on 3s. So that's
AP
2 -3, ignoring cover.
-3. Okay, so we're gonna just put these in with the damage.
D3.
D3. So into the hammers and storm shields. So 4 up. Good. Good.
All right, then we've got 9 more guys with now rapid fire 2 weapons. So that's 18 shots.
These are coming from these guys going into the Wolfen as of right now, right?
Yep. Rerolling 1s. All those hit.
Nice.
Then wounding on 5s. Rerolling 1s. So that is 3, 6, 7 at -2, ignoring cover.
Ignoring cover, -2. So it's going to be... So I'm going to just take on my storm shields. My AP?
2.
AP... I'm sorry, damage?
1.
1, so do... let's see, I got... How many more storm shields over there? 2? Yeah, so we're going to just do this thing. So 4s. Ooh, so 1 dies and 1's down to 1 wound. Still good. Still good. Still good. So one storm shield dies and one's on a 1 wound.
Probably should have put everything into that unit. Okay.
Actually, I'll have to take. Yeah, they're still within 2 inches.
All right. But into the infiltrators over there. The arc rifle. Well, let's say they're all shooting through the terrain. So on 4s.
Well, the arc rifle. Yeah, I guess he is.
I rolled a 4 and a 6. So
okay, we're good.
Those are hits. Then 3s. And so 2 at -3, ignoring cover.
2 -3. So 6.
5 ups.
5 ups. Oh, so damage?
D3.
Oh.
1.
One guy's down to 1 wound.
Okay, and
These are these guys here going into this unit of incursors.
yeah. So now on 4s, rerolling 1s, a lot of 2s. Then on 4s, rerolling 1s. That's 4 at -2.
4 at -2 ignores cover.
Ignores
Correct?
cover.
So 5's 4th because of armor content. And that one guy will die and one guy takes a wound. 1 damage each or 2 damage?
1 damage.
Yes, that one guy dies and one guy will take a wound. So I lose 1.
Well, definitely should have put all of them in here.
And then we have one guy. We'll take it on this guy there.
And I need to make sure that I kill something with my vehicles. So these guys are going to put everything.
Did you fire into that already?
No.
Oh, yeah. Well, with that guy. You said you were gonna. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this guy fired in. These guys, everything's going in there. It's
All right.
definitely overkill, and we will do the autocannons first this time.
Yeah, but at some
they're
point, dude, you
autocannons.
got to make sure things die, right?
Yeah. So this is.
That's going to be from all these guys back here.
Well, this is from those two.
No, I mean this whole unit is
Right.
one unit shooting into my Stormfang.
Yep. So on 4s.
And this is so we can get a points for his vehicle kills.
Right.
What's it called, Dave?
Eradicate the flesh.
Eradicate the flesh.
So
Toughness 7.
strength 7, so 4s. Rerolling 1s if there were any. So 2 at -1.
So 3s. Good.
Okay.
Look at the saves are being. So hopefully we can continue to do this.
Yeah. So
Armor contempt's pretty good.
yes, it is. And the las cannons on 4s, rerolling 1s. On 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah. No, that's a lot.
That's 5 at -3.
Okay, so that's actually probably gonna kill him -3. So down to 5s. Let's see if I can roll.
1 failure is death.
All right, there's 3 of them. So
Does he explode?
let's see. I don't think it matters. It does not.
All right. So I will get my eradicate the flesh. And now I will move on to charges and send these guys in. They're not really suited to fighting, but
I'm gonna pause this for a minute.
yeah.
All right, guys. So charges.
Yeah, I want to keep these guys tied up.
Okay.
And the charge is really good.
All right. And anything else, or? Oh no,
No.
you killed that unit over there,
Yeah.
so you don't need a charge.
So we will be close enough there.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, within a half inch. All right, cool.
And I'm just gonna stay right there.
All right, go right into fighting.
Yep, the sergeant has an arc maul, hitting on 4s. Are we within 6 inches now? Yes, we are.
I was gonna say it looks like it.
So 3.
He was measuring from 6 inches to here, so we can get some rerolls.
Yep.
All
So
right.
that was now strength 6, and you are rad saturated. So
Okay.
you're -1 strength and toughness.
So toughness 5 or 4s.
3s. So 2 at -2.
I have to take it. I have to take it on the invulns, no matter what.
I'm pretty sure it's -2.
I have to take it on the storm shield, so we're gonna be a 4 ups. First guy. Nope, he dies. And then it's minus what?
-2.
-2, so I will take it on the other storm shield. And it's good. So this one guy dies because he was wounded already.
Okay. And to maintain coherency.
Well, I gotta before I. Okay.
Yeah.
He gets to fight before he takes off.
Yeah.
But finish your attacks.
And then the rest just have a bunch of claws. And technically the sergeant has claws too. So we've got 20. So they normally have 2 attacks. 18 attacks with the claws. On 4s. Rerolling 1s.
Now you could actually wipe this unit now because of the storm shield being gone.
Okay, so yeah, that's remarkably good for hitting on 4s. Strength 4.
The 4s now.
And 4s, so 4s. Rerolling 1s.
That's a lot. How many?
Yeah, so that is 3, 6, 9, 12 at no AP.
12 4-ups. Because that's their normal save. So 1 guy dead, 2 guys dead, 3 guys dead. You took the squad.
Ooh.
Now I get to death frenzy them, so they get to fight on death. So I'll get the dice ready and I'll be back. All right, guys. So I have the 3 claws, which is this, and then 1 hammer. I'm gonna hit with the hammer first. So they are hitting on. You charge me, so he's hitting on 3s. +1, -1 for the thunder hammer. They all hit. No 6s. And then strength is, you said on -1 strength?
-1 strength.
So strength is now 9 to 4, so 2s. So we have 3 at -3.
3 -3, so 5 ups.
So that's 3 damage each.
That's 2 of them dead.
And then these are the rest of the frost claws. Hitting on 2s, because you charged me. Are they -1 to hit?
No.
Okay. And then we have 1 6 in there. If I can ask you to hold this. And then it's going to be, toughness is now 5. So it's still, because it was 6, now 5. And then re-rolling fails.
These are to hit.
Oh, these are to hit.
So
I think I had 2s in here. Let's just split the difference. Right. And then 2 6s. 3 6s.
So your toughness, your strength 5.
Yeah,
So
was
on 3s.
Yeah, it was 6, now it's 5. And then re-rolling these for frost claws.
Yes.
All right, so I have that many. -3.
-3, so 5 ups. 5 ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damage 1 each?
Damage 1 each, yep.
1 each. So that's the 3 remaining.
All right.
Oh, they are dead.
So we traded.
Indeed.
But if you didn't have Eradicated Flesh, you do now. And that was probably a pretty good trade for you.
All things considered, yeah.
I would say I would trade that unit for Wolfen any day. I wouldn't do it. You could definitely do it. I did not get the good end of that one. All right, so your point, sir.
Right, so I do not control that one.
Right.
So I don't get my points for Hidden Archaea Vault. I did get 2 kills with vehicles, so I get, even though you got 1, I get Eradicate the Flesh.
Right.
And no prisoners, I just killed a bunch of infantry.
Well, I'll add that up into the score. And then we will be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, so after my movement phase, I just moved from here to here with my suppressors, just kind of moving up a little bit. I dropped everything back here, moved my eradicators up. I actually advanced the eradicators, spent CPN keen senses, take me down to 1, so I can ignore the advance, the penalty to hit. I'm sorry, the penalty to the hit roll on the advance, and to ignore this. So I'm going to be hitting those robots on 3s. Probably should have moved Bjorn back, but I didn't, so I can reroll 1s. And maybe I'll do that. So I just got. So we'll move him back. So now he's within 6 inches there, and so he's going to reroll ones. The hit on there. I moved Murder Fang up. I came off this objective. I know I'm giving Dave free points on this, but it's more important that I think that I get in here and start taking some of this stuff out. Otherwise, he's going to shoot me off the board by turn 5. So that's kind of what I advanced my Wolfen up. Guys, so if you're not familiar with Space Wolves, and Space Wolf players, you aren't familiar with this, Swift Hunters allows them to advance and charge. Anything riding a wolf is allowed to advance and charge. I still have these guys here. I didn't spend, but my infiltrators back here, my incursors back here are doing Nephilim data. So that is going to be the third quarter I did it in. And now we will go to shooting. So in my shooting phase, I'll have Bjorn shoot his autos into that. So it's 6 hitting on 2s. -1 hitting on 3s, which is, that was horrible. And then
reroll 1s?
Not Bjorn can. Just for the Eradicator.
He gives the reroll.
He gives the reroll, and that doesn't do anything. Now I'll just go into the Eradicator shot since that's where we're at now. So Eradicators with keen senses are hitting on 3s because we're going to ignore that. And he's going to reroll the 1 for Bjorn. And then we are strength 8, toughness 7. Mm-hmm. So we need 3s. And so we're going to hit on 3 of those, I'm sorry, at -4 because of Malthus.
-4, so 5 ups and 6s are reflected back as mortal wounds.
Okay, interesting.
It doesn't matter.
So the first guy, he's got 3 left, right?
Yep.
All right, so I got to roll it. First guy, 6.
Okay, does he explode? He does not.
Second guy, 4, and then 7.
7. Does the next guy explode? He does not either.
Okay. So that was not bad. I'm going to have these guys here shoot into your Skitarii. Are they Skitarii?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to have those guys shoot into your Skitarii. Hitting on 3s, unless they're -1 to hit.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s because they're heavies, and they moved.
They advance. Well, these guys.
No, these guys here.
Those guys.
Yeah, it's these guys here. So only 3 of them. I did hit them, so they can't fire Overwatch now. Strength 7, toughness 3, I'm sure.
Yep.
So we have 3 at -2.
3 -2. They ignore -2.
-1. -1, 2 damage.
Well, they ignore it anyway because of the Logi.
Excellent.
Holy Order. They've got a 4-up save normally. I'll take it on some that are in cover. So that's going to be 3 ups. 3. Good. Saved.
Good.
Saved.
Good.
Saved.
The whole point of that, Dave, was just to stop them from firing Overwatch. That's it. These guys here, I got 4 guys. We're going to go into those Skitaris as well.
Right.
They did not move, so we will have...
and they're shooting through the woods.
Yes, for sure. So hitting on 4s because of the woods. And then wounding on 3s. And these are incursors, so they don't get cover. So it's just 4 at -1. 4 at no minus. I apologize. 4 at no minus.
Okay, so...
But they can't take cover.
Damage 1.
Right.
Lucius buff doesn't even stack with cover.
Okay.
So these are 3 ups, and I can put them on anyone I like.
All right.
3 guys dead.
Which works out. All right. Murder Fang is going to go into... I think I'm going to go into them as well with his bolters. Hitting on 4s. Unless they're minus to hit.
Nope.
And then 3s, nothing.
Oof.
Did you see how I wasn't really enthused about that one?
Ah, yes.
All right, charges. Murder Fang into these guys here. Murder Fang does have a reroll for himself, so he will not need it. That's an 8. And then the wolves, I'm going to go this way, actually, I think.
This way?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go into them. Yeah, let's go
there.
Somewhere like that.
Okay. Outside of heroic intervention range.
The wolves are going to go into both those units. keep it in the box. So they're gonna go 8. I'm gonna move all this stuff. I'll be back. All right, guys. So Murder Fang. Here's how it turned out. I charged both of those in. As it stands right now, as long as he doesn't heroic intervene, I will get 4 attacks into those guys here with my chain swords. But Murder Fang is gonna go first. All right, so Murder Fang first. Hitting on 2s.
-1.
Hitting on 3s. Got 2 6s. We're in the Assault Doctrine. So it's going to be, I think they're 8. I got. All right, so Murder Fang is toughness 6, claws times 2, so it's 12. So we need 2s, and he does reroll everything, but it doesn't matter. So we have 6, 7. What do we have here? 6, 7 of them.
7 AP.
At minus, it was 3, now it's 4 because we're in the Assault Doctrine, so -4.
Okay, and
damage 3.
Damage 3, so 6 ups. So that is very dead.
All right.
Do these 2 explode?
Ooh,
they
do
both explode. So that's 2 mortal wounds.
On the Murder Fang?
Yep. And onto
he's down to 6. Oh. And then Thunderwolf's down to 2. I'll be right back. Dave, I'll ask you to hold this.
Yep.
All right, so 5 guys. Shock guys, remember they're not equipped with storm. Their hammers are equipped with chain swords. Thank you. So we have hitting on 2s. 6s will explode. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6s, 5 6s, 6 6s. So 2 more dice. And I'll take out these ones. Did I just put that one there? I don't know if I did or not. All right, and then strength is going to be 5 to 3s.
3s.
So 3. We're going to take out these. And then we have that many at AP2.
AP2, which they ignore, and they're damage 1, so +1 save. These are going to be 3 ups.
That's pretty
1, 2, 3, 4 dead.
4 dead, and then I'll attack with the wolves. So hitting on 2s for the wolves. And those all hit. No 6s do not explode for wolves. And then it's going to be strength 5. 2, so 3s again. And you have that many with -3 this time.
Ooh, so I care about that. With the +1 from Lucius, it's still 6 ups. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9 more. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, and then my 3-inch piling or consolidation or whatever comes next. All right. They get to swing back, sir.
Yes. So, they will go into Murder Fang.
All right. Which makes sense, right?
Well. So the Sergeant has 2 attacks with his Taser Goad, hitting on 3s, wounding on, hitting on 3s, 6s explode, rerolling 1s. Nope. So 1, it's toughness, strength 5. So it's
5's
not helping.
Nothing. All right.
And then the others, we've got 3 of them. They've got 3 attacks total. So 3s. So 2, 6s. Nothing.
All right. So at the end of my turn, I did get Warrior Pride for 3. I did kill a vehicle, so I get another 3 for that. That's glory kills. I did R&D, which it was over here, so that gives me another 4 points, bringing that total to 8. And I do hold a corrupted, or whatever it's called, in the no man's land. So that's going to be another 2. Dave is holding 2 objectives. And so he's going to get 8 points for that. And then we'll be back after his movement phase. All right, guys, we are back. Dave, what'd you do?
All right, so I had these guys fall back, and I've got them set up to block any shenanigans you want to do there. I gave them fall back and shoot, so they can still shoot.
All right, guys, I'm sorry. I had cut it for a minute. Go ahead.
Right, so these guys moving here, and we adjusted that a little bit to make sure everything was right. These guys just hanging out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm using the Marshal. I'm in the Conqueror protocol.
Which does what?
That does +1 weapon skill, -1 ballistic skill.
Okay.
But these guys are going to ignore it.
Okay.
So these guys will be hitting on 4s, these guys still on 3s.
All right.
Moved these guys up to take that objective. So I'll have that point.
4 points.
And these guys I moved up to be just in range of Bjorn.
All right.
So we will flame him and see how that goes.
All right. Sounds good.
And this turn I am more concerned with killing those things than I am in particular with getting Eradicate the Flesh. So
right.
Murder Fang is dead.
He's a vehicle. Would he count? He will count.
Yes.
Towards it. So
well, I need to kill with a vehicle before
vehicle.
Eradicate the Flesh.
I got you.
But he is going to be dead. The question is, will the Thunderwolf cavalry?
Right.
But let's move on.
All right.
Get into that. So these guys are going to flame Bjorn.
Okay.
Number of shots. 40. Yeah, four shots. I'm not expecting miracles out of this thing. He's
toughness 8.
Yeah, so 5s.
Nothing.
Fine. These guys are going into Murder Fang. That's 6 shots on 4s.
Well, actually, hold on, Dave. He might not be the closest model. Yeah, he is. Never mind. Go ahead. 1 4.
Closest visible model, anyway. And the alternative would be I shot Bjorn.
Yes. We're good.
So that many, and then we're wounding on 4s. So 2 at -2.
2 at -2.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to go down to 3, 4. So 4s. Nope, takes 1 damage.
3 damage.
Down to 2 damage because he reduces. Yep. And he's down to 4.
So next, the Manipulus is going into Murder Fang.
I wish Murder Fang had a invul, or not an invul, but a Funeral Pain. The Manipulus again misses.
Yeah. Then Marshal. No, I'll shoot the Marshal into the Thunderwolf because there's a slight chance that he might actually do something. He hits. And their toughness
5.
5. So 5s. Hits. No AP.
No AP. So it's going to be 3s. Nope.
Yeah. Not what I expected. So I've got 2 arc rifles and 2 galvanic rifles going into Murder Fang. We'll do the arc rifles. Those are rapid fire. We're going to have 4 shots on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
You're good, man. I was adjusting Murder Fang. You're shooting him in the side. You don't shoot him in the back.
And these are -3 on 4s, re-rolling the 1. So 3 at -3.
3 at -3, so he's going to be 5s. Keep it in the box. Nope.
That is 3 damage each.
He dies. Does he blow up? He just...
All right.
Murder Fang is gone.
Murder Fang is dead.
He did his job. We're happy with what he did. He's never, since I've owned him, made it that far up the board in my entire career playing 40k with Wolves.
Right, so now these guys going into the Wolves.
Yep. We'll
do the autocannons first, remembering them this time.
Yep.
So we've got 12 shots, hitting on 3s. 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Okay. While you do that, it's going to be, guys, it's going to be these guys here. That whole squad, but the autocannons first, going into the Wolves. So.
And strength 7, so on 3s. Re-rolling 1s.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yep.
3.
3 at -1.
3 at -1. So they're just on storm shields, which is going to be they're 3s -1. So -1, so 3s. Takes 1.
2 damage.
All right, one guy dies.
All right. And now I might actually re-roll something here with a CP. We've got 8 shots hitting on 3s. Re-rolling the 1. We'll spend a CP to re-roll one of those.
Right.
So now on 3s.
3s itemized.
Re-rolling 1s.
4.
4 at -3.
4 -3. So storm shields. Oh, 1 goes through. Damage.
Min 4.
4.
Min 4.
Okay. So 1 guy dies.
Well.
That was pretty good.
Yep. So
Storm shields are still good.
Yep. That is all my shooting,
Charges.
and I'm not going to charge anything.
Was just curious.
Yeah. So
All right.
there we go.
All right. So you did get Eradicate the Flesh.
No, I didn't, because I didn't kill with the vehicle.
I gotcha.
Murderfang died.
Murderfang died. Okay. What did you get? You got.
Hidden Archaea Vault, so 4 points there.
You also hold.
I hold 2.
You also got the Corrupted Ground or whatever the other.
Corrupted Ground.
Yeah,
Yes.
Corrupted Ground, which is for 2. And then
I, cavalry I killed for no prisoners.
right. So all right, we have we'll add that up, and then we will. I'm holding 2, so that's 8 points. We'll be back at my movement phase. All right, guys. So after my movement phase, I moved these guys closer here. So right now he still has objectives. He's OPSEC. I moved them over here. Moved them up a little bit. Move Bjorn here so he can get an 8-inch charge off on these guys if he can. Move my Eradicators up so they are going to be trying to shoot through this, so they're going to be hitting on 4s, but they're not within range of Bjorn, which is going to help them at least reroll the 1s to hit. And kept these guys here. Running out of stuff to do, so that's where we are. I smite with Bjorn, and with Najal. He got 2 damage there. Put Stormcaller over here, so everything within 6 inches is in light cover. And we are now going to the shooting phase. I think I'm going to shoot. Let's just try this. Let's try the Eradicators into those guys real quick. See if that does anything. So we're going to be hitting on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. Good thing we re-roll 1s. And so, still not good. So it's going to be wounding on 3s. So 1 at -4.
-4, so 5 up.
Good.
Success.
All right. So now Bjorn, we'll put Bjorn's everything that Bjorn has into them as well. So he is within 6 inches, 3 inches of the objective, so he's not going to take the minus. So hits on 2s. And then wounds on those, it's toughness 6 to what? 7, right?
7.
So 5s for -1.
1. -1.
-1 AP, yeah.
Alright, so damage.
Damage is 1.
So 2 ups.
Oh. And then a flamer. D6 for 5. And then it's 5s. So just 1, -1.
So 2 up.
There
so
we go.
8.
I think we're gonna have these guys here shoot into them as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have these guys here shoot into the robots as well. So that's gonna be 9 shots. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have them shoot into these guys here.
Alright.
So 9 shots into those guys. I hope I kill one of them. I hope I kill them all. So hitting on 3s. That's not minus to hit.
Nope.
All right, so I miss 2 of them. And then wounding on 2s because it's strength 7. And so we have 6 at -1, 2 damage.
Okay, so 6, ignoring the -1. We are on 4 ups. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They're dead.
All right. So that kind of opens that up for me to get more glory kills into a character. And then charges. So Bjorn, 8 inches there. Ooh, and my last CP.
Yep.
Oh, that does not do it. My Thunderwolf Cav. They got a 6, so they're going to be in.
You can get into everyone.
I'm moving. I'm sorry, I'm charging everybody there.
Yep. So.
Hold on, before you move those, let me see if do I want to charge here. They're going to crush these dudes if I go in there. They're pretty good in melee, right?
Pretty decent.
The question is, I need these points. I need these 3 for Warrior Pride. We're going to go here.
Okay.
This may not be a good idea, but we're doing it anyway. And they're in with 11. I don't expect anything out of these. I'm just trying to... I just got my 3 for Warrior Pride. So 6 inches here, here, and here, and they're all within engagement range of everything there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start here, and I'll put what's this guy? What's this guy I'm touching right here? What's he do? Yeah.
This guy?
What's his saves and stuff?
So 4 up save, toughness 3.
How many wounds?
4, I believe.
All right, and how about the other guy?
He has 4 wounds remaining, toughness 4. I think he has a 2 up save.
Okay, so I'm going to go 2 guys into this guy here.
Actually, I will spend a CP and make you fight last.
Okay.
Because this guy is a character, he can do that.
Okay, awesome. Well, then I'll start here. So we have
2 up save.
3 attacks each for 9 attacks, plus the sergeant. Hitting on 2s. Not re-rolling anything. And then its strength is 4, toughness, so I need 5s. So I just have 2 and -1.
2 -1.
That's right here.
So 2 ups. 1 damage.
All right. You get to fight now, sir.
Yep. So we're going to have the Manipulus go into those guys.
All right.
And let's actually make sure we know what he does. He's got some Mechadendrites that do things. He's got 3 Mechadendrites.
Okay.
He's hit on 3s. Strength 4, so 5s. 1, no AP.
Good.
And he's got 3 attacks with the Omniscience Staff. So on 3s. Strength 7, so 3s. And AP 1.
AP 1, so 3s. Nope, takes 1 damage.
2.
All right.
Now you can do.
Well, this guy gets to fight now. That guy fights. They're fighting last.
Right, but you charged, so that
Your fight last. So now he gets to this guy here. I don't know what the names are. Amigos. Or no, it's not the Amigos.
I did the Manipulus. Now I get to do the Marshal.
The Marshal gets to fight.
So he's got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Strength 6, so 3s.
All right.
That's 3 at -2.
3 at -2, so it's going to be Storm Shield makes it -1, so it's going to be back up to 4s. So 2 damage.
1 damage each.
All right, so that kills that wolf.
Okay.
All right, so now I'm going to have these 2 guys fight into this guy here.
Excellent.
So we're going to have Sergeant. Sergeant gets 3 plus the chainsword plus shock assault. The other guy gets 2 chainsword shock assault. Hitting on 2s, unless you're minus for any reason.
No.
This one's cocked. And then strength is going to be 6 to toughness 4. Threes. Did I roll any 6s before? I can't remember.
No.
So 4 at -2. -2, yep, because we're in the combat.
-2, so 4 ups. 1 goes through, damage.
Damage is 1.
Damage is 1.
And then we have the wolves. And we have 2 more at -3.
2 more, -3, so 5 ups. 1, damage.
Damage 1.
Oh, should have been 4 ups, but anyway. That's him down to 2 wounds.
Yeah. So guys, I don't know if I rolled the 6 in there, but it is what it is. But I wouldn't have killed them anyway. All right, so at the end of my turn, I am...
oh, these guys have
oh, you get to fight.
Yeah.
So let him fight here, and I still get 3 points for Warrior Pride.
Alright, so on 4s. No rerolls. Then strength 6, so 3s. That is 4 at -3.
4 at -3.
Mhm.
So these are going to be 5s. And I save 2 of them. Damage.
1 each.
1 each, so 1, it kills 1. Alright, so that's going to give you another point for prisoners. Alright, so now at the end of my turn, Warrior Pride, I got 3 on. I'm holding 1 objective, so I've corrupted ground, so that's 2. I did kill a vehicle? No. I killed a unit, but I did do damage on a character. So, no, I did not kill a unit. It's not kill a unit, it's kill a vehicle or monster, which I did not do. But I did do damage on a character for 1 point. That's glory kills. So we will be back after Dave's movement phase. So, all right, Dave, what'd you do?
Yeah, so I moved these guys up and healed 1 wound.
Okay.
Plan being to charge Bjorn.
I like it. I like that a lot.
These guys are just staying there. Pulled the Manipulus out of combat and pulled the Marshal out of danger.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are going to kill them.
Yep, I'm sure. I'm sure all that firepower is going to kill 2 wolves.
Yep. And the question for them is, do I do any split fire? I think I've learned my lesson from earlier. Don't do that. So the first thing we're going to do is kill those wolves with just everything.
Everything. All right. So everything here going into the wolves.
Yep.
Which, guys, split firing is a tough thing to do.
Yeah.
Because you never. I don't like to do it, but go ahead.
It has its place.
It has its place.
So we're doing the las cannons first, hitting on 2s because we're in the Protector Doctrina.
Mm-hmm.
And then on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So that's going to be 6 at -3.
6 4-ups. And,
they go splat.
yeah, they die.
And we're not going to do the auto cannon.
What's the damage?
Min 4.
Minimum, okay. So that they only have 4 wounds, so that would do it for here. Dave's like, yeah, we're not even going to waste our time rolling the auto cannons first. Yeah. We're just going to kill these dogs.
Kill. And then we've got some flamers. Number of shots. This is 8. 8 shots. 5s. Ooh. Pretty good. That's 5 at -2.
5 at -2.
Mm-hmm.
So going down to -1 from Bjorn, so 4. And then 5s. So take 2 more.
Okay. So I just need to score 1 hit in combat, and Bjorn will be dead. That's all the shooting I can do, because my Marshal's out of range of anything.
All right.
So, charge. They're in. Yeah. You know what? We're charging through difficult terrain. I'll spend a CP to make sure there's no possible quibbling there.
Oh, dude, you don't have to spend this. You were there.
I need to spend CP on something.
Dude, it was fine, dude. There was no.
Right. Now, these guys are out of range of the core, core aura, but they still have rerolls from having been there.
Okay.
So now, they fight.
Let's do it.
They've got 10 10 attacks.
All you gotta do is get one through.
Yeah, on 4s. Re-rolling.
And I don't have any CP to fight back, so.
Yeah, so now on 3s.
AP.
AP 3, that's 6.
6 AP 3s going down to APs. I need 5s first. Oh, dude, look at that. Dude, look at that. That is nothing you can do about that, Dave. That is insane. So,
all right.
That was.
Would you like to slap back?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hit here first before you wipe those dudes off the table.
Oh, I will pile in.
Yeah.
So that if you kill there, then I can auto explode and potentially do some mortal wound.
Yeah. So these guys have been in combat, so they're hitting on 3s now because those are. Yeah, that hits, and then strength. I need 5s. Yep. So just 1 at -1.
1.
We're still in the assault doctrine, so they're good. All right, so
and, yeah,
you get to fight back on that one.
Yep. So 12 attacks.
Man, I can't believe I rolled 5.
1/3 to the 5th is the probability of that.
That was unbelievable.
And for reference, 3 to the 5th is 243. So 1 out of 243 chance of that.
This is why you roll the dice.
Yeah. So on 4s, then on 3s,
2.
2 at -3.
So 5s. Nope, damage 2 each way.
Damage 1 each.
Oh, 1 each, so another one dies.
Yep. Okay.
Another.
So Bjorn.
Right, so Bjorn gets. You charged him, so he's at 5 attacks plus shock assault, making it 6 attacks. Hits on 2s. So he hits everything but 1, 2 of them. And then going to be 2s again because it's like strength 16. And he rerolls everything, but he doesn't need to. So 4 at minus, unless you have an invuln, -5.
-5. So yeah, that just goes through.
All right, so they're D6 each. So I'm going to roll them separately. So 3.
3.
So 6.
Okay.
Gotta kill that one guy.
Yep. And I will spend a CP to auto explode.
All right.
That is damage 2.
All right. So that will kill Bjorn, and then here's the rest of his attacks. And that's going to be 6 more. 6 more damage on that guy.
Okay, so he's...
And then Bjorn, does he blow up? He does not.
There.
Man,
Gotcha.
that was dude, that was insane. I'm not gonna lie, that
actually,
was pretty.
He takes a mortal wound as well, so he's dead. They're just gone.
So dreadnoughts, robots killing robots, vehicles killing vehicles. Now that does count, right? As your
well, yes, because you didn't destroy.
Right.
It was the mortal wound that tipped. Well, no. In the order of things, the mortal wound. Does the mortal wound come before or after you finish all your attacks?
It would have come after.
After
I
so
finished
you
all
didn't kill him.
Yeah, it would have come out after all my attacks. All right, so at the end of your turn, you got to eradicate for flush because you killed the vehicle with the vehicle.
Well, I killed 2 units with vehicles.
Vehicles, okay. So you have to kill 2 or just 1?
Just 1. Well, I have to kill more than you kill.
Okay. So I really didn't kill that unit though, because you would have got it anyway. So that's how that works. So you got 3 for that. You got 4 for holding this one.
Yep.
And what was the other secondary?
No prisoners.
No prisoners, which you're going to get another point for that as well. I'm holding 2 for 8.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, so at the end of my turn, you see how many models, this is a pretty good game that we have so far going on. So I just kept these guys here. They're just going to stay here and just do nothing, because what else are they going to do? I moved Najal up so he can cast Smite onto him. I did do that. Went off. He got 2 wounds. I moved these guys up so they're all in touching this terrain. I made sure that they can all see these guys if need be. I got 1 more psychic ability. I'll see if I can get off Stormcaller. And he does, so Stormcaller is going to hear. So everybody within 6 inches of Bjorn's going to, I'm sorry, of Najal is going to be plus in cover, like cover. And all right, so shooting, he fell back, so he don't get to shoot. We're going to have these guys here. See if I'm in range to take some pot shots at this guy. I am not. I probably could have moved him up, but that's no big deal. Actually, that might be a big deal. He didn't move, right, Dave?
He didn't. Oh, this guy fell back.
Okay. I'm gonna actually move these guys up because that might matter in my movement phase. So hold on. All right, guys. So like I said, I moved these guys up. I'm going to get 4 shots going into this Megos. Basically, I'm just trying to wound them so I can get a point for glory kills. Hitting on 3s. And that ain't gonna do it. And that ain't gonna do it. So that was pointless. So guys, I'll just cut all that out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. So we'll have these guys here who did not move fire into that guy. They will be shooting through the forest or through the dense terrain. So 8 hitting on 4s. Oh wait, these are assault 3s. So I need 4 more. And it doesn't matter. So we have.
You're hitting on 4s, correct?
Yeah, because it's going through the terrain.
So there's a chance.
There's a chance. So strength
4s.
Is he toughness 4?
Yep.
All right. So just 2.
Okay.
And no minus.
So 2 ups. He's fine.
He's good. I'm gonna have to shoot him with my eradicators. All right, guys. The question is now. That I put my eradicator. I got to kill that character. I have to kill the character. It's important that I kill the character. So I'm gonna put 2 eradicators. How many he's got left? 2.
2.
I'm gonna put 2 eradicators into him. Because this guy I tucked behind the building. So 2 eradicators in him, 1 into these guys here. So here's the 2 going into him, hitting on 4s because I did move. They're assault weapons, so I don't need, but I'm shooting over that, so. Oh my goodness gracious. Just 1. 2s.
Okay.
-3.
-3. So.
Wait, Malthus, -4.
-4, so 5 up. And I will spend a CP.
Yeah, of course you will. Anything but a 1. Anything but a 1. Oh, gotta be kidding me.
You have no CP. He lives.
He lives. I'm gonna have to, dude. If Najal's bird kills him, I'm gonna have to fire Najal's bird. All right, this is going in the other guy. Can't believe that. All right, so that's 1, and he wounds over there. -4.
So 6 up. Goes through.
And 3.
He's dead.
Oh man. Oh, dude. So Najal's
the flesh is weak, but the machine is strong.
Najal's bird. All right, so Najal has a pistol. He has a pistol and then Nightwing. So we'll shoot Nightwing first. Nightwing is assault 3. Is he within 12 or no? You tell me. Oh, he's not. So that doesn't even matter. That 1 guy's gonna live. I did do a wound on him, so I'm gonna take 1.
You did it.
That is it for my turn. Can't believe that dude didn't kill 1. Although, in fairness.
Bjorn
saved. So, in fairness, we'll take that. All right, so I did not get Warrior Pride because I cannot charge. Well, no, I still can't charge.
These guys can charge.
Yeah, but it won't do any good. I need to charge 2 units. I need to fall back. If he was engagement range and I charged here, I would have been able to get it, but I kind of messed that play up a little bit. Guys, if Warrior Pride, if he would have stayed in engagement range, and then I would have got that charge off there, then I would have got 3 points, but I pulled him back originally going to shoot with the Eradicators, but whatever. So I got 1 point for glory kills for wounding a character. And I did get Corrupted Ground for 2. And then that is it, right? So we'll see if Dave, how many points Dave can come up with on this one. And all right, we'll be back after his movement phase. You're going to hold 3, actually, so you're going to have 12 points.
Well, it's scored at the end. But
yes. Yeah. Pretty sure you're going to have 12. All right, we'll be back. All right, guys, you saw the score. We're going to finish this out on his final turn and then add it up.
So I'm going to hold this objective to max out Hidden Archaea Vault.
Mm-hmm. Well, do your shooting and stuff first.
Yep. So the only thing I'm going to do is kill this guy, because that's...
Right. So he's dead.
That is very
he's putting all his shots into this guy because it's really the only thing that matters.
Yep. And so I get the 4 points, maxing that out. I get another 3 for Eradicate the Flesh.
Okay.
It's an infantry unit, so I get some prisoners.
And then we have so 12 points. So at the end, that's really all you needs to do to see. And we'll talk it through real quick, and I'll show the score, and we'll be back. Mm-hmm. Killed this guy. Eradicate the Flesh for 3. Mm-hmm. Right. He will have more objectives because he's holding 3 more objectives. He also is going to get hidden vault on that. Yeah. And he's also going to get Corrupted Ground, which I think is going to max him out at 45. What was the other one you got? And no prisoners, which is probably going to get that last guy you kill isn't really going to do anything. Yeah. But all right, so we'll show the score and be right back. All right, guys, you saw the score. It was actually a really good game. That final round was pretty big. Me not being able to score points and him being able to score points. I don't think it would have made a difference if I would have killed that character or not. But still, it was still a fun game. This Bjorn thing was awesome. Having Murderfang get up the board. I mean, that doesn't happen very often, but it happened in this game. Again, this terrain did favor me a little bit because I shut down some of his lanes. Again, not intentional. I swear I didn't do this on purpose. I just wanted a cool looking terrain on the battlefield. Yeah, dude, do you have fun?
Oh yeah.
How'd you like what we did here today?
It was good. Good decisions, bad decisions, good luck, bad luck. This is what you want to see.
Exactly.
This is Warhammer.
Exactly. Rolling 8 dice and 8 5s and 6s or whatever it was. 6 5 and 6 is pretty good, Dave. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much. And guys, as always, God bless and peace out.